Hi again, everybody. Welcome back to On the Town with Suz and Doug, and she is Suz, waving
Hi.
to you, and I'm Doug, waving to you as well. Once again, we're doing this via Skype, but we want to do this special video tonight, Suz, because really one of the iconic diners, restaurants, fast food places, I guess could be one of any of those descriptions, closed this week, didn't it?
That yes, Hobnob here in Sarasota. It's like almost like a landmark here in Sarasota. Very sadly closed. Yeah.
I saw it on Facebook last maybe Monday or maybe last week. It was last Monday. Somebody posted that they heard they were going to close, and then I saw it online in a couple of places. The Tribune had it. Wednesday was their last day. 67 years. I didn't know they were in town that long. I knew they were been a long time, but 67 years. I guess what 58, 57 opened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's incredible. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you think about it and you're thinking, oh my goodness, yeah, it's been
And
there.
it wasn't a chain. It was like a standalone. It was just that was it. Local place the whole time. Yeah, amazing.
Oh my goodness, and it just, yeah, I'm wondering, yeah, it makes you wonder why it closed, what the reasoning was. I
I
mean,
saw the Tribune had a nice article about it, and they interviewed the owners. They said, well, they said the pandemic hurt every
oh,
restaurant, but they came back from that. And then last year, the guy said that was the first year they ever lost money.
oh
The
wow,
pandemic had pretty much been over. So for some reason, and the cost of food, obviously inflation, all that hurt it. And maybe they just had been in it so long, they said, well, that's enough. And so they decided to close. But all of a sudden they closed. It wasn't like they said, well, we'll close at the end of the summer. People have a chance to kind of,
yeah,
say goodbye. It was like, boom, closed.
yeah, it's kind of like it's weird how closings, like that, just happen at times, and oh my goodness, because yeah, I was shocked. When I heard it closed also, I was like, "Oh my gosh," from driving by, and I used to work very close by to where
Right down the
Hobnob.
block, I used to work for a
Yeah,
while. And I lived down the block by the airport. And I'd never been there for a long time when I lived in Sarasota, when I first came to Sarasota. Then one time, I think from a company I worked at near the airport, somebody said, let's go there for lunch. And we did that.
yeah.
And then I hadn't been there in a long time till about a year or so. A couple of years ago, my friend Don and I would go over there, but we tried to get breakfast and it wasn't open. You only get
Um,
coffee for some reason. But I did have breakfast there last spring after I got my car oil changed, and that was the only time I ever had breakfast there.
wow, goodness, yeah,
Famous
yeah.
for breakfast and obviously like hamburgers and I guess chicken fingers, that kind of food.
Kind of, yeah, yeah, it's definitely the location. You definitely see it, when you're driving very close to downtown Sarasota, and wow, long history.
Yeah, for people that know Sarasota, they know it was on US 301. I guess about 2 miles from downtown Sarasota. And again, for people that haven't been to Sarasota, if you go to the airport where you land, it's about, what, 2 or 3 miles from the airport.
About to, yeah, my
A
goodness.
very famous place on 301, which is like the busy business kind of road that
Yeah,
cuts through Sarasota all the way down. But really famous for being a place that kind of a drive up. I guess at
yeah.
one time they would bring the food out to the car.
Oh wow,
I think you
yeah.
could drive in and they would do it that way, like the old school. And I think they got rid of that a few years ago. But it was known as kind of a drive up, then you kind of an outdoor, almost an outdoor kind of seating, right?
Yeah, it did. It looked
I mean,
like
it was covered, but they kept like the sides up, like sort of half covered, half open air.
yeah, it looked like, and it was interesting too, because with some of the lighting or the signage outside, it looked almost like one of the sign, just the way that the sign looked almost original, but they tried to update it, and paint around the place and update the restaurant. But you could see some, like the one sign, Hobnob, looked kind of original. Yeah, so it's
We'll,
definitely
we'll
got a
post a couple
history.
on the video here. People will see that on the screen, but yeah, kind of old school 50s
Yeah.
early 60s kind of a like from Happy Days or
Yeah.
what, American Graffiti, that type. It was that type of place, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I wonder if it had like the girls with the roller skates on that
Right.
actually had
Yeah, I don't know
delivered.
if they did that in the old days. That's interesting. I didn't see anything in the article, but it's been around
Yeah,
so long. I would think when they opened, they must have had something similar to that, right?
similar to that. I know my dad said, well, he lived in Alhambra, California, when he was single before he married my mom, and he said they had some of those, drive-in type places where the girls were on skates and used to. But I think that was even the early '60s that
Right.
they did that too. And I unfortunately I've never been to a restaurant where you saw that, but that must have been fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't either. I guess a couple places kind of do that as a retro thing. Once in a while, you'll see a
Yeah.
place that maybe for a short time, like a
Yeah.
promotion or something. But I've never been to a place where they did that.
Yeah. It would be fun to experience that, like a drive-in where they actually, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the food people seem to like their food there. I got to be fair. I mean, I had the breakfast there. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest in the world, but I wanted to try it out.
Yeah.
You had the burger there, you said a couple
I had
times.
uh I had the hamburger.
That
I
was their famous thing, the burgers and fries.
Yeah, the hamburger was good. Um, it was the roll was it was kind of almost like a deli type roll, so it wasn't a soft, mushy hamburger roll. It was a pretty it was a nice roll. I had it with lettuce, tomato, I think I had pickles, and I had American cheese. And my burger, I think they had basically one temperature that they cooked it, but they said if you want it more well done, they could
Right.
do that. Um, the French fries were good. They didn't have much salt on them, so they were not, you did sometimes they're so salty but it was good. I'm not trying to be negative at all. I hate, I'm not trying to be rude here either, but I can't say that it was, you know, it was good. It was good,
Well, they're
but I,
closed now. We're not giving a review because they're closed. It doesn't matter at this
yeah,
point. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think I had lunch. The one time I had lunch there, I might have had the burger. It was all right, nothing wrong with it. But
yeah,
I think
yeah,
the quality had kind of gone down. People have even said in some of the posts on Facebook that it's not been as good recently.
yeah.
Maybe
I
that's
mean,
one.
it was one of those things. It was good, but you wouldn't probably drive out of your way to.
No,
It didn't have that special, like some burger hamburgers, you really like them. Actually, one place I like is Five Guys,
right.
um, Sarasota, because the burgers
So
are
you and
good.
I, we haven't done a review on that, but we'll do a separate video. But yeah, we went to the one
Definitely.
down South County and pretty good.
Yeah, they really, and the burgers are made there in front of you, so you know that they're fresh, and and they're like kind of juicy and pretty good, and they have a lot of different toppings that you can get on your burgers, and they're hot when you get them, so they're not cold and they're cooked right there. So I
Yeah.
kind of like that too, but and Hobnob, it it's not bad, but it's just.
Yeah, maybe it had to do with they had to cut back on the quality of meat. Who knows? But
Yeah.
now, in the article in Tribune, Sarasota Tribune, people aware, they said that they may open like a truck down the road and then do like a truck stand. So
Okay.
I'm gonna look forward to that. But it has closed already as of recording this
Wow.
on Saturday, last Wednesday. So I don't know what's going to happen to that building. I don't know if they own that building,
Yeah.
sell it,
Oh
or if
my
they
gosh.
rented it. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's been there it's like a landmark and
Yeah.
wow.
There's
And
also a laundromat next to it
I
that
think
they
so.
own, or a car wash or something that was part of the
Yeah.
Hob Nob.
It was, I know there's a lot of businesses
But I think Hob Nob had the car wash, didn't it? Next to it?
I think so, and I think there's also like a pawn
I thought it was
shop.
a laundromat too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
you're. I seems like there's a pawn shop across the street
across the
on
street, the pawn shop. Yeah, right.
yeah, over there,
Never
and
went in there.
yeah, yeah, I've been to a. I know you have to be not trying to be negative, everyone, but yeah, you just have to be careful on pawn shops.
You
Sometimes,
gotta
yeah,
bring your
you
desperate
want
for
to
money
make
to
sure
go to the
that
pawn shop. Yeah, you're in
it
bad
depends
shape money
on
wise. You gotta
the
get
pawn shop.
there.
Yeah, it's the owners.
Hey, you can
Yeah.
go buy stuff there and get a good rate on it if you're gonna buy something. But
That's the thing, because I have relatives that go because they said sometimes you can, if you know how to handle yourself in a pawn shop, you can do well.
you get some
It
good
all
deals.
depends on the owners and yeah, and what they have in there and yeah,
But I don't think Hob Nob owned the pawn shop, so that's.
yeah,
Well, that's
absolutely,
just kind of, we just want to do a little short video about the Hobnob since that was timely this week. We will
absolutely,
leave it at that, I
absolutely.
guess. You can't say a thumbs up or thumbs down because it's gone.
It's gone. Yes,
So we'll wish them well. Thumbs up on the future, whoever owns them. Good luck to
yeah,
them.
we're definitely doing a
Hopefully
thumbs
they save their
up.
money and
We're
retire.
thumbs up, everyone, because we hope that because it is such a landmark there, we're hoping that the new owners turn it into something fun that the neighborhood will enjoy,
Right,
and it is very close by to the preschool that I used to work at
right.
in
Yeah, whether
Sarasota.
it'll stay a restaurant there or they'll knock the building down, who knows? It's very, I'm sure that
Absolutely,
land is worth a lot of money. So something will go on.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The land there, I would say it's very valuable
Oh,
right
yeah.
there, and it's a great location right on and so hopefully
Yeah.
it'll be a good bit. So hopefully,
Well,
restaurant moves in, be something good.
bye-bye to the Hobnob. We're sorry we couldn't do a review while you were there, but we wanted to give you a goodbye video.
But we're so sorry, but we wish you, if you have the new the lunch truck or the new business, we both wish you
Yeah,
the
we'll keep
very
an eye
best.
out, and if they do, we'll do a video on that.
Absolutely.
Thanks for
Absolutely.
watching, everybody, and we'll see you again. Bye now.